Starting with the name of Allah Almighty, who is the master of the day of judgment, and a bundle of Durud Salam on beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Dear students, O level mathematics 4024, question number 1, 22 October number 21, and MS book 2425, question number 20. Jasmine buys a family holiday to India. Here is some information about the cost. Flight $700, hotel $1,550, total cost $2,250. In October, Jasmine pays a deposit of 12% of the cost. She pays the rest of the total cost in December. Calculate the amount she pays in December. As she has paid 12% in October, so rest of the amount is 88%. We will subtract 12 from 100% and will multiply with total cost, as 12% has already been paid. So we will write 100 minus 12, that is 88. In place of percentage we will write 100 multiply by total cost, that is $2,250, and when we use calculator the answer will be $1,980 that he has to pay in December. Second part of first part is find the ratio cost of flights to the cost of hotel. Cost of flight is $700 and cost for hotel is $1,550. So we have to find the ratio between these two amounts. So we will write 700 ratio 1,550. Last zero will be cancelled with last zero. In other words, we are going to divide both the numbers with 10. And the next numbers will be 70 and 155. Again, we will divide both the numbers with same table, that is 5. So 5 ones are 5, 2 carry, 5 fours are 20, 5 threes are 15, and 5 ones are 5. So the ratio of the flight to the ratio of flight and hotel is 14:31. B part. Jasmine changed $350 into rupees. The exchange rate is $1 is equal to 71.6 rupees. On holiday, she spent 19,500 rupees. She changed the rest back to dollars at the same exchange rate. Calculate the amount of money she receives. So students, give your answer correct to the nearest cent. As the exchange rate is $1 is equal to 71.6 rupees, so there are $350. We will multiply both the sides with 350 to change $350 into rupees, and rupees will be 25,060 when we multiply 350 with 71.6. From these 25,060, she has spent 19,500, that will be subtracted, and rest amount will be rupees 5,560. Now students, we have to convert these rupees into dollars. So we will divide these rupees with the exchange rate of dollar with rupees, that is 71.6. So 5,560 will be divided with the exchange rate of rupees according to dollar, and the dollar will become 77.65. C part, the table shows the number of tourists and the total tourist spending for some countries in 2016, and China, India, Kenya, Madagascar, and these are the number of tourists and this is the expenditure. So students, we have to calculate how many more tourists visited India than Kenya. So students, India and Kenya, we will compare the number of tourists. India, the number of tourists visited 2.3 number of tourists 1.46 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7, and the visited Kenya is 1.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 6. Here are 10 to the power of 7. So students, we will subtract the number of visitors visited Kenya from the number of visitors visited India. And students, as it is 10 to the power of 7 and it is 10 to the power of 6, so we will take 10 to the power of 6 as common from these two terms, and here will be 10 to the power of 1, that will make 1.46 as 13.33. So students, when we subtract 1.27 from 14.6, we will have 13.33 multiplied by 10 to the power of 6, as we have to write it in standard form. So students, we will take our 0.6 digit right side to this point. So students, the number of visitors visited India more than Kenya are 13,330,000. Second part, calculate the average amount spent per tourist in China in 2016. So students, we will divide the expenditure of the visitors expend in China by the number of visitors that visited China. So 4.44 multiplied by 10 to the power of 10 will be divided by 5.93 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7 to find the expenditure per tourist. So students, 4.44 multiplied by 10 to the power of 10 divided by 5.93 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7. We will divide 4.44 by 5.93 and the answer will be is 0.749, and when we transfer this 10 as numerator, the exponent will be minus. So 10 minus 7 means 3, and we will move our 0.3 digit toward right side, and the answer is $749 per visitor spent in China. Third part of C part is from 2014 to 2016, the total amount spent by tourists in Madagascar increased by 23.5%. Calculate the amount spent by tourists in Madagascar in 2014. We suppose that the amount in 2014 is X. So students, we will add 23.5% in 100% and multiply it with X to get the amount that is spent in 2016, and that is 9.13 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. That is the amount spent by the visitors in 2016, 9.13 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5, and this amount is 23.5% increased than the amount of 2014 that we have supposed X. So we will add 23.5 in 100 and multiply it with the amount that is spent in 2014, and that will be equal to the amount of 2016. So students, 100 plus 23.5% of X will be equal to 9.13 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. So we will add 23.5 in 100 and it will become 123.5 divided by 100 multiplied by X, and this 100 is dividing on right side. When we transfer it to the side, it will multiply, and 123.5 will divide to left side. And when we use calculator, 100 multiplied by 9.13 divided by 123.5, we will have 7.39271 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5, and this 10 to the power of 5 is indicating that we have to move our 0.5 digit toward right, 1 2 3 4 5. So we will move our point after 1, and the amount that is spent in 2014 is $739,271. I hope that you have understood this question, and if you feel any kind of difficulty, you can contact me through Instagram, as well as you can mention your problem in comment box. I will try my level best to respond to you as soon as possible. And at the end, I would like to say that may Allah Almighty bless you all the time and have a good day.